Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and we are at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show in Kansas City, Missouri. And I had to do a quick walk around review of this vehicle because this vehicle is something that has kind of become rare nowadays. You know what this is? This is a Camry, right? Now it may look a little different because it's a TRD Camry, right? It looks kind of tricked out. Now I will give it to Camry. They look a lot more aggressive than they used to back in the day. You know, maybe you think Camry, maybe you're like me, you're a driving enthusiast, and you know, Camry in the past was kind of synonymous with kind of a vanilla driving experience, correct? But they're known for reliability. They're known to just run, to just work. They will outlive you, maybe. That is what Camrys are known for. But I tell you what, recently, in a world where everybody's just buying SUVs, Toyota continues to offer the sedan, and here's why. It's the best-selling sedan in the United States, and it has been for many, many years, and they're going to continue to make it because people continue to buy it because people expect a certain thing from this car. They expect reliability, they expect it to just work and be able to count on this vehicle. So the fact that this is still that Camry, but they've put some sporty flair on it, I actually really like that. So let's talk about what you have here. You know what you're gonna get with a Camry, and this is where it gets rare. This is what I'm talking about. Everything is becoming smaller engines, forced induction nowadays. This is a naturally aspirated V6 still. That's right, it's that 3.5 liter Toyota V6, naturally aspirated. You get 301 horsepower out of this. You're talking about over 300 horsepower out of a Camry nowadays. That is awesome. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. You know what else is awesome? There's a real automatic transmission in here. It's not a CVT. We are not in CVT land. If you can still find a competitor for a sedan like this sold in the United States, most likely you're going to run into a CVT transmission at other brands, but not here with Toyota because they understand the formula they have here and the reliability that it's known for and needs to maintain. And I tell you what, with this vehicle, you're going to get that, and you have that transmission still, and it's an 8-speed automatic transmission, no CVT here. So let's talk about what you're going to get with the TRD Pro here a little bit of this extra stuff. First of all, the styling on the new Camry has been around for a few years now, is really sharp, right? But look at this. Obviously, you're getting extra trim here. So you got the spoiler, you've got the extra trim down here. You're getting bigger brakes. You've got TRD Pro wheels. They're really outfitting this thing to be extra sporty. But I like the trim piece down here. They've added the red line, and you've got red brake calipers. You get the red TRD here on the wheel. But let's go ahead and look here at the back. Look what they've done here on the trunk. They've given you kind of a perforated surface here because they know you're still pulling stuff in and out of this trunk, and that saves your paint, right? That saves the paint on here. You know, maybe you've rented a car in the last 10, 20 years. Camrys are popular amongst rental car companies, and you always see those marks out there, right, where people scratch the paint, pulling their luggage in and out. That's what they're thinking about here. They're trying to avoid that here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of what you're gonna get in this TRD Camry. Now, even in the back seat, you're not gonna be left out. What other car are you gonna sit in right now these days in the back seat where you get red seat belts? Not many, right? So that's pretty awesome. They're bringing the sportiness in there. Very cool. You know you're gonna get the comfort that you always get with Camry. Very awesome. But I tell you what, things are stiffened up a little bit with the TRD. So it is a slightly bit stiffer ride, but it is still gonna be comfortable. And like you can count, the comfort you can count on from a Camry. So let's get in here. You get in here and you don't have anything you don't expect in here. You expect to have a good, comfortable Camry, lots of space, lots of leg room. You've got leg room good front to back. You've got good leg room side to side. It's a comfortable vehicle to be in for long periods of time. But now listen, you have a good screen in here, but Toyota is also still providing you buttons, and that's excellent because I like to be able to reach and touch things without taking my eyes off the road. You still have a real shifter in here for your real automatic transmission, but you are on a push button parking brake here. So there's no pedal parking brake over here. There's no handbrake. You have a push button parking brake. But you're gonna get, you know, lane departure assist and things like that. But I tell you what, I was just recently in one of these and I was delighted to see that these features, I could turn them off. I love when you have great safety features, that's awesome. But I also love when you can turn them off and you can limit the bings and the bangs and the whistles and the buzzes and the dings and the dongs in here that are making noises and constantly talking to you while you're trying to drive down the road. But You can turn that stuff off. You can have a great riding experience in here. They keep cabin noise down. It's a Camry. This is what you're gonna get. This is what you can expect out of this car, and you can all the while expect it seriously to outlive your need for it, because it's just going to last. And now you get a Camry with all that reliability and 300 horsepower. So it's awesome. I'm digging that they brought TRD to Camry. You may think I don't know about that. TRD's a thing for the off-road and the race trucks and all that, you know, but they want to use that and bring it to their other vehicles because they want to be able to put some of that sportiness and that extra flair on the vehicle, and they've done it here with the Camry, and I quite like it actually. And this color is really cool. So anytime you can get a fun color, liven things up, I think you should do that as well. But this is an old favorite for many people, the Camry. It's old, reliable, but they've done some new touches here, and it's excellent. And if you are still shopping for a sedan, most people are looking for SUVs these days, but if you are looking for a sedan, I'm sorry, but Camry, full stop. That's kind of the story here. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we are here at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show in Kansas City, Missouri. We've been filming lots of awesome vehicles here today. Please look for those vehicles as well, for those videos, and don't forget to subscribe. You have found us on youtube.com/driveitout. We are at driveitout.com. We are on Instagram at driveitout. Remember, drive it out, all one word. I'm personally on Instagram at naturallyaspiratedadam, and we will see you in the next video.